Okay, on to something else fun. We just keep having fun stuff. Let's talk about jumping in the pool. Yeah, you know, like from the outside in. Let's talk about jumping in the pool because people are really wondering about that. When you talk to your students about it, their eyes will get really big sometimes. It's like, you want me to do what? It's like, no. We're starting here. It's something you might want to do down the road, right? But here's the way this works. You jump up and down on the land, you know how to do that. You jump up and down. When you land, do you land with your feet stiff and your knees stiff? No, you don't. You bend them, you let them flex. You're going to do the same thing in the water. And then we're going to practice here in the water. So let's jump, shall we? So we're just going to jump gently. Nothing big, just gently jump in here. That's it. They got the hang of that. They're keeping their knees bent. Jump a little bigger. Let's do some big jumps. There you go. Now, I'm not going under, but if I do really big jumps, the way I enjoy doing really big jumps, then I come way up and I come way back under and I squat down and I let them see me squat and bend as I squat and bend. I'll show you once just so you see. And I squat way down, I just get them used to seeing that. And once they're comfortable with that and we've got some stuff going and we usually have some excitement and people are laughing, then I say, okay, we're just going to practice. So I'm going to ask you, when you're on land and you jump up and hop, what do you do? How do you land?
Usually with soft knees.
Okay, you bend your knees. Yeah, because if not, you're going to come down and it's going to be hard. It's exactly the same in the water. So you're going to do the same thing. So what we're going to do is jump up and come down with soft knees. So shall we?
Sure.
Good. In fact, I'm going to scoot back just a step so they can see you on camera as well. And we're going to hop up with a soft knee, and that looks good. We're doing baby hops here. So Denise, let's do a huge hop, shall we? Way up out of the water. There you go. She's got a beautiful bend in her knees. So some of your people will be really scared of doing this at first, and they're not going to want water splashed in their face. They're still not going to be used to that. So if I find somebody who's like that, I say, what's really important when you jump is that, and especially it's going to be true, this is going to be true when you get up on top of the water, is that when you jump, you bend your knees enough so that you go almost into a full squat and your face goes under the water. That way you know you've got plenty of room to move, plenty of space for your legs to absorb the weight that's going on. If they land with their feet stiff, their knees stiff, it's going to hurt knees, it's going to hurt feet. So absorb it with your legs, which Denise is showing brilliantly. So do a big hop with your knees. Big hop, big bend. Beautiful. Notice her going down with her face. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Because when she's jumping up there, if she tries to keep her face out of the water, she's going to end up hurting her feet. And so you want people to know, go ahead and bend down, let your face go underwater, expect it, it'll be part of the process. They're not going to be able to stop it when they get to the deep end, so you want them to get comfortable with their face splashing at this point. So you've got them comfortable hopping in the water. They're used to bending their knees. You invite them up to the top. You find some water that's deep enough that they're not going to slam their knees in. I usually like to go to 4.5 and 5 feet unless I have somebody really short. And then you bring them up here and you say, we're going to jump in from the end. And they always hop in, they stand up on the side, jump right in perfectly every time. No, they don't. Some of them are really scared. Again, back to the same rule. You don't want to do this, we don't want you to do this. If it doesn't look like something fun that you want to do, just stay here and we'll keep hopping in the water and we'll do something else. For the people who want to go, sometimes standing up is too much for them. So sometimes we start sitting down and letting them hop into the water. Sometimes they'll squat or stand on the side like we can't hear and then do just a little jump into the water. Any way they want to do that's fine, as long as it's fun. If they're uncomfortable and they just look like they're struggling with it, say, why don't you wait? We've got another time to do this. Don't let them get themselves to a point where they're scared. But for the ones who want to jump in, Denise is going to show you how that's done. And I'm going to hop in because you want to be in the water when you're taken care of, okay? So, if you're comfortable, you're going to take a deep breath. You're going to jump in. You're going to remember soft knees. I believe that was your word. And then you're just going to hop in, let yourself come under the water. You're going to get the splash, all that stuff. Just come in and enjoy it. And when you hit the bottom, just stand back up comfortably. You're not in a race. You've got plenty of air. Welcome back. Good. So it'll usually take 2 or 3 times for folks to get comfortable with that. After a while, they want to do it. If you've got people who are enjoying it, you can do silly things off the side where you get them to jump and they turn backwards and they land backwards, or they jump and they throw their feet up in the air like they're on some gum commercial on TV or something, and you can get them to play silly jumps so that they have a good time just being comfortable in the pool.